Now, Morocco has been accused of human rights violations internally and externally, especially in its treatment of black African migrants. As a native of Morocco, what more can you share with us?
Well, when it comes to the treatment of migrants, there have been a lot of violations in the past. Many of those have been addressed, but it's still not over yet. And there's specifically this a very serious and tragic incident that happened last year in the border city of Melilla, where 23, at least migrants have been killed. Under the beating of Moroccan border patrolsmen, and also with Spaniards not letting them enter in Spain in circumstances that have yet to be investigated by the Moroccan government now, and even the bodies have not been given to their families. So this is a very tragic event that is still to be investigated properly.
That's interesting because, and I think that's why South Africa also raised this issue. The ambassador there at the UN saying Morocco's win is the antithesis of what the Council stands for. What can Morocco do differently to show respect for human rights?
Well, the Human Rights Council states that a country that is elected as its president should uphold the highest standard for respect of human rights. Now, when you look at the situation in Morocco, particularly freedom of speech, you realize there's a lot to be done to get to that threshold. Several Moroccan journalists are in jail. People are being jailed just for posting their opinions on social media that are critical of the authorities. The Moroccan authorities use very shifty tactics to accuse their opponents of things that are not at face value related to their freedom of speech, like sexual assault or embezzlement of money. But if you look at the procedures and the way they are deeply flawed, you realize that these trials are very political in a sense. Not to mention that women's laws and the laws governing inheritance, for example, are still inherently biased against women, and several other provisions of Moroccan laws that are inherently opposed to human rights as universally recognized. It is probably not the worst situation of human rights in the continent, but it's far from being the best one.